Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Jordana, and if not, then welcome. And thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. My channel is about project planning, taking care of my finances, loving my makeup, using my makeup. But in a way, even though I'm a project planner, if I could, I would have even more makeup than I do because for me, it's more about my finances and not letting the things that I have go to waste while buying products that I actually can't afford to be buying at this time in my life. So this is gonna be a good way for you to know me because this is gonna be my update number 2 for my project for the year. And my project for the year is loving my stuff and taking care of my finances. So if you wanna see how I've been doing for the past 3 months, I only did one update and that was the January update. So it was only 1 month into my project and now we're in April, I think 3rd. So this is gonna be the 4th month of my update. So my last update was basically 2 months ago. So if you wanna see how I'm doing with my finances and also how I've been doing with my project of loving my stuff and how I felt with everything that has been happening, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I told you guys on my intro that I was gonna hire a finance specialist, and I did. So I worked with her for 2 months. She wasn't the best finance specialist, to be honest, but she helped me with a lot that I didn't know because I don't have to know the stuff. So she helped me with a lot, and I learned a lot from her, but it wouldn't be a long-term relationship that was worth keeping, if that makes any sense. But with her, I started doing the envelope system. And if you don't know what that means, that's basically you create a monthly budget and then you have envelopes that you fill in with the money for each thing or each bill that you have to pay each month. And that way you're not using credit cards or debit cards or anything, you're only using cash. That will help you be aware of the places where you spend your money and the amount of money that you spend on each single one of the things that you have in your life, like just water, cable, internet, phones, clothing, anything. So the first 3 months of the project, that project with her, it was about having a feel for my budget and move it around and see what worked for me. For me, to be honest, the first month was enough. And I realized that I actually do not spend money in things that I don't need that much. Most of the things that I pay in a month are bills that I have to pay or debt that I have to pay in loans and stuff like that. So she told me that I was actually doing pretty good, that I could cut off a little bit of going out and going to the movies, but that I shouldn't cut myself off completely from that. So I didn't. So I lowered the budget that it was meant to be for fun, and then the rest of the things I tried to leave them away a certain way, and that has been working for me. That has given me, in a way, a peace of mind that I didn't know existed, but in another way, an anxiety that I didn't know existed. You guys saw, if you saw my last update, you saw that I told you guys the amount of money that I owe, so it's a lot of money. And right now, since we started the quarantine, since the coronavirus has been damaging the economy worldwide, then you guys know that I make money in pesos. And that means that the dollar was already high for me because everything that I wanted to purchase in the US, whether it was makeup or whether I had a debt over there, it was hard for me to pay because I had to multiply it by 3.5. For every dollar, I have to pay 3,500 pesos. Now that the coronavirus thing is like going crazy, it was first 3,000, then 3.2, then 3.3, then 3.5, and now it's 4.3, something crazy like that. So I'm not allowed to spend not even $1 because I would have to work 5 times to pay $1 in comparison. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but it's just the exchange rate for the dollar with the Colombian peso. So anyway, I've been not spending money. I went to the US. I purchased a few things and I purchased a few things with money before this went crazy. For my birthday, just because I sold a lot of stuff from my own makeup collection. And I told you guys that I was going to do that, that if I sold stuff that I used, my makeup collection could give me back. So I decided to purchase a few things that I wanted to give myself for my birthday, but that I was basically in a no buy, low buy, that I even could purchase stuff. But the truth is that I prefer to just not purchase them. And that will help me with my other part of the project, which is basically my project plan year, or my loving my stuff kind of year, in which I have a multiple amount of project plans on my channel that I can share with you guys, because my community is a lot of project planners, and I love that. I love that community because it's so simple, so happy, so thoughtful, so able to share and to support others, and not the crazy drama that we often see here on YouTube. So one thing that I want to show you guys for the first part of my project, which is my finances. I bought this when I went to the US, this storage little thing. I love it. It's from TJ Maxx, and I wanted to decorate my office. That was a project that I wanted to do, or that I've been saving to this year. But right now I have to put it on hold. So, and I also purchased these envelopes on Amazon, and these are reusable envelopes, and they are so cute. I'm gonna show them to you guys because why not? And then I have to put, like, this is the fun envelope, this is the travel fund, which I have put basically $30 in since the beginning of the year, one loan. And then I have my pets for my dogs envelope, I have my cell phone and internet, and they're just so super cute, and they just make it better for me. They just make it better for me because they make me more successful in what I'm trying to accomplish with my money. And then I also feel like they're cute and they're beautiful, and I love beautiful things. And I think they were a good investment because I was using these envelopes and I was decorating them with washi tape. But these, the ones that I use the most, like the groceries and stuff, they were getting ruined. And I didn't want to just buy paper and buy paper. I prefer to use these ones up, and I know they will last a long time. They're super sturdy, and they have a little button. And then they also have a little coin, a smaller envelope that you can put inside. And they come with the budget sheet inside and everything, and they're super sturdy and they're beautiful, and like I said, they motivate me to do my finances every Friday. On the other hand, I put here the money that I haven't put towards my envelopes. So the money that I'm making from Monday to Friday, on Friday I will take it out from here and I will split it in between the envelopes depending on my bills for the month. I also have Excel sheet, and I don't know if this is boring for you guys, but I told you guys that I was gonna be doing updates. And yesterday I did my overall project, so my overall budget, because April just started, and it was really hard. That was really hard because doing my budget without making any money, because I'm truly at a point in my life where I'm not making money because of the coronavirus. I do makeup artistry, and I sell clothes here in my apartment in a small room, and I do image consulting for the clients that I'm selling the clothes to, so they buy the clothes for me, or I do image consulting. And all of these services, I can do them online, but I only have been doing them in person. And that's just super hard, because that means that me being the head of my household in the financial sense, that I'm not able to provide a dime. And you guys know, if you saw when I started the project, that the reason why I started this project is because I wanted to get rid of my debt. And my debt doesn't stop. My debt, even if I don't add to it, I have to pay my things, and I have to pay a lot of things. So thankfully, my husband, he's working at a company and they let him work at home. And that means that he's not losing his job when a lot of people have been losing their jobs. And I'm thankful for that, because that means that we can cover almost 80% of our rent. And rent we have to pay every month, no matter what. And then thankfully, again, the banks here, they stop charging people, or they freeze our loans for 3 months without any issues, without any complaints. Like 3 months will pass and then they will just restart. So I'm gonna take into account one thing. Last month I did good, so I put money towards all of my envelopes. I don't know if this is boring anyway, but I'm gonna tell you guys. So I put money towards all of my envelopes. So this month when I did my budget, I didn't have money on my loans envelopes, but I did on every single other thing. So the water, the electricity bill, the rent, and everything. It was all covered up. But this month I'm not gonna make a dime. I don't think I'm gonna make a dime. I'm thinking about doing an online with the Zoom app. I'm thinking about doing an online makeup class, and that would be something that I will sell the spots, the people that wanna just attend, and it's not gonna be the price that I usually charge. It's gonna be cheaper, but people are gonna just be able to talk to me and learn more from me and be sort of a live session. That's the only thing that I've thought about so far. And then I'm gonna be selling one of my services, my styling services, which is the styling test. And I'm thinking about doing maybe organizational services for how to organize your closet type of talk, also in a Zoom session, and selling the spots for people that want to know more about that. And that's just stuff that I do for my clients, but that I could also teach people how to do it, and even if I charge a small amount of money. It's been hard and overwhelming, but on the other sense, I have to tell you guys, to be honest, this has been a good thing in a lot of ways. I've been happy for the environment. To be honest, I've been extremely happy for the environment. I told my husband, even if this is hard, I think we should give the environment and just the planet about a year off from us. And then from that day forward, we should always do this type of thing at least once a year for 1 month or just for 1 week each month, and something to give the planet a break for so much pollution and so much shit that we put into it. And for that, in that sense, that has been a good thing. In another sense, I discovered that I actually like my husband, and this is so funny, but I've seen a lot of people going crazy with their partners in their house. In my house, it's just me and him, and he's always working out, and I work at home. And then we have 3 dogs and 1 cat, and it has been a happy moment for us. We have been stressed out for a few things. He wants to go out because he's a going to work type of guy, but at the same time, we have been happy. We have been really happy. We spend time together. We take the dogs out. When he's stressed out, I talk to him. When I'm stressed out, he talks to me. And we haven't been fighting. We haven't been just like going crazy. And that's also a good thing. That's a positive thing. And we have to see the positive in everything from this huge thing that has been killing people and that has been just ruining people's health, and that has been compromising the economy, the worldwide economy, and everything. Like, it's been just crazy how this has been damaging and ruining a lot of things. But then I go to the park and I see yellow canaries, or canaries. I don't know how you pronounce that in English, but yellow birds, the one that can sing beautifully. I see them walking, like 10 or 12 of them, and I take my dogs out every day. I've never seen that before. And they're actually walking on the grass of the park and just being playful and singing and stuff. And the other day here in Santa Marta, which is 1.5 hours away, there were dolphins right in the beach, just jumping. And it's just something, I get emotional because I love animals so much. And it's just something that's worth it. That's making everything that seems shitty, and that's actually shitty for people that are losing other people that they love. It makes it worth it. So we have to see that. We have to be able to see the bad, but we have to also be able to see the good in it. So even though I'm not working, the environment feels better. Even though I'm not making that much money, the environment feels better, and the world is healing from the things that we have been doing to ruin it. So that has been a positive thing. On the other hand, I've been filming a lot. I've been enjoying editing my videos. I'm gonna launch my company, my image consulting company. I've been working on the website since November last year because I was afraid to just go on my own, because I work with my mom. We have an image consulting firm together, but I wanted to do my own thing as well. So I decided since November that I was gonna do my company on my own. So this time I've kept doing the things that I need to launch my company, because it's not an easy thing. I've been getting the things that the documents that I need to send my clients when they ask for a certain service or stuff like that, or that I need to take to for them to solve like the test and stuff like that. I've been I've been actually working my ass off. It's just that I don't get any money from that because I'm not actually selling my services. So that has been really hard. But overall, I'm really happy. And then doing the math of the Excel sheet that I told you guys before, I told you guys that I was going to tell you every time if I lowered my debt or not. So on this video, the amount won't be accurate if I put it in dollars because the dollar exchange rate, it's way different. It's way different. So it will seem as if I owe way less than what I do owe in comparison to what I last told you when the exchange rate was like 1,000 pesos lower per dollar. So the thing is that I know since the year started, I've paid about 14 million pesos, 18 million pesos, which is more or less with the exchange rate that I did first, that I told you guys first, is about $6,000 from my whole debt. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but 18 million pesos is as if you would pay up from your overall debt in 3 months, $18,000, because I make money in pesos and I spend money in pesos, if that makes any sense again. So that has been good for me. And I added a debt, which was my cell phone, because I purchased my iPhone 5 when I went to the US. I wanted to change my iPhone. I work from my phone every day, all day. And to be honest, I don't regret it. I've been doing IGTVs and then I film on my phone. I've been feeling better with the size of my phone because I bought the Pro version and I put this little thing on it. And I just feel happy that I got to change my phone. I do it every 2 years. And I know that that's more of an investment that I do and that my job basically pays for it, even though right now I don't have a job. And the thing is that I have a credit card, an Apple Rewards credit card, and I only use it if I'm going to purchase an Apple product. And I was saving it to buy a computer, but I don't have the money right now to buy a computer, so I decided to purchase my phone, and then I will have 18 months to pay it, no interest. Right now it's so hard because I need to send the money to the US and the dollar went up, and I budgeted for it with the dollar as it was before. So that's gonna be hard for me to pay. I'm gonna call the bank and see what they can do in the US because I don't know how they're handling stuff like this. But that's basically it, you guys. I'm not as stressed as I was when I started this project. I have been enjoying my stuff. I purchased a few things that I love and I don't regret that I purchased them. I've been doing my makeup more on these quarantine days, and I traveled to the US and to Panama to work last month, and that helped me pay up this month for sure, and it will help me stay afloat one more month. And one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is if you don't have this, you should, or I think it's a necessity to have one. If you have an income that's just unreliable, it's not a steady paycheck, an emergency fund. So that the finance specialist told me that I needed to have an emergency fund that was 30 million pesos. That means that basically, since my pay for every month is 10 million pesos, which is as if you would pay every month $10,000, that I should have an emergency fund of $30,000. But it's in pesos, so it's basically lower than, you guys know what I mean. So yeah, I've been building it. I've been building it since last year. I used to have a fund for traveling and stuff, and I was putting money towards it. And then I decided, no, this is gonna be my emergency fund because I have a long way to go until I accomplish the 30-something goal. And I'm happy that I did because right now I don't have 10 million pesos. I don't even have 1 month covered, but I have almost 7,000, like 7 million pesos. And that's gonna be helpful. I hope I don't use it. I hope I don't get to use it. I've been putting that money aside for a rainy day, and right now it's a rainy day, and maybe I will have the opportunity to tap into that money if I actually need it. I hope I don't. I hope I don't. I never wanted to have an emergency, to use my emergency fund, but if I didn't build it, if I didn't pay attention to that, then I would have been screwed. So that's it, you guys. That's basically it. I just wanted to be thoughtful. I wanted to be honest. I wanted to tell you guys what I've been feeling. I'm truly calm, and I'm truly trusting the process. And I know that I've been making the most out of it. I've been doing a project that's called Doing the Most on my Instagram stories, just wearing makeup every day and doing my outfit every day, because I know it's a time for us to be sad and to be depressed, and we shouldn't take it that way. We should make the most from it, and we should just take the good out of it and just be thoughtful with others, be kind to others, be enjoy our house, enjoy that we have a house that can just, we have a roof on top of our heads, that, and we have food on the table, and we have health, and we have a lot of good things. So we have to pay attention and be grateful for the good things. If you want, I can do a video and on productivity tips as well. If you want to see that, I would be happy to do that for you guys. And that's it for this project. I'm not going to show you the amount on this video, but maybe if the dollar goes down or it stops being this crazy, then I can do on the next update, give you the totals from where I started and how I am so far. Before I go, I also wanted to talk to you guys about the note that I put on the community tab. I said that if you guys were thinking about helping people like me, that we don't have steady jobs, or we're not working, or we don't have a steady paycheck right now, we're struggling right now financially, then the way to do it would be to just watch the ads, or just, if you were gonna purchase one thing, just go through the links that people like me leave below in the comments from the YouTube community. That's a small way to help. To be honest, I've never made money from that. I've made a total in 3 years or 4 years now that I've been using those links, a total of $200. So that's basically $50 a year. And that's enough for me. I've never relied on that to make money. And that's why I never really promote them. I always tell you that I'm leaving stuff below, but I never really promote the links below. But that's gonna be a way to help support your favorite small YouTubers, support small businesses, support everyone that you can, because people are just being left without jobs. And I don't mean this to be pity, and I wanted to make that clear, because I didn't make that post for you to just go and shop for stuff that you can't afford. If you can't afford it, if you can't help, if you were not thinking about purchasing a replacement or something, don't buy anything. Save your money, because probably you are struggling as well. Or if you're not and you want to buy something and you were actually going to buy something, then go through the links. But you don't need to spend money in order to help other people. So I just wanted to make that clear, because I'm not promoting for people to go crazy shopping or go into debt. I'm just saying that if you were already thinking about purchasing something, then just, you can go ahead and go through the links. I always leave links below of my favorite places to shop for makeup and stuff like that, or the products that I mentioned, or the lipstick that I'm wearing. So stuff like that, but I've never really promoted them. But I know that it will help a lot of people that only rely on YouTube, or people like me that I never rely on YouTube, because YouTube only, I've told you this before, guys. YouTube pays me every 3 months $100 for the AdSense thing. So every 3 months, and sometimes every 4 months. So that's basically $30 a month, which is almost nothing. So I don't rely on YouTube to be my paycheck or my main thing to pay the loads, to pay everything that I have to pay monthly. But right now, if I get $50, if I get $20, if I get $10 from YouTube, that would help, because I'm not making any more money. So help or support the businesses that you know that have little ways to make money right now, but they have them. Just try and support them. I'm not saying like throw your money away, but just try to buy through their links, instead of just going to YouTubers that have millions and millions of views, that they already are settled and have money. Just try and support people that you love to watch, that actually are with you every time you do your makeup, because I have those type of YouTubers like Alejandra Lisset, like Too Much Dash, like I have a lot of them, like Melissa Q. So those are YouTubers that I watch and that I stay if they put ads. I go through their links if I'm gonna purchase something. So not all of them I think have links, but if they do, just support people that you wanna support and that deserve your support. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say on the subject. Oh, for the emoji today, if you watch the entire video, let's just do something related to one of the envelopes. So an arrow, because this envelope has little arrows in it. So just put any arrow if you watch the entire video. That's it. I love you guys. Stay at home, stay safe, love your loved ones. Even if that doesn't sound right, love everyone and be kind and be lovely and take care of the planet. And I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.